Winter photography can be a real challenge and rewarding, especially when you can photograph a wintering owl, to a coyote passing through, or just a great landscape. However, the cold weather, ice, and snow can present a real problem when you're trying to grab that photo. First, make sure you have extra batteries, rain gear, and a dry bag. Cold weather depletes your battery faster than normal. That is why I always carry a spare or two ready to go, tucked away in my jacket pocket. I also keep a raincoat for the camera and lens at the ready, just in case weather patterns change to sleet or a wet snow. A good raincoat could be a plastic bag or just a reusable cover. I use a dry bag to keep the lens and camera from fogging over when going from warm climate to an extreme cold climate. When the lens or camera fogs over, condensation builds up on the electronics, lens elements, and sensor. So, to prevent this from happening, put the camera and lens into a dry bag and close it up. Now you can bring the bag into a warmer climate. Make sure you let it sit for a while before opening it back up. If I'm going to be out all day, then I try to keep the camera and lens close to the outside temperature so it is always ready to go. Heat shimmers can become a real problem in extreme temperatures. Heat shimmers or heat haze is caused by a heat source between you and your subject. Telephoto lenses magnify these heat waves. So, the best way to prevent this from happening is to get the hot air out from inside of your lens hood. You could take the lens hood off and move it around, or you could stick your hand in there and try to move some of the hot air out from away from the lens. Another way to prevent heat shimmers is to try to physically get closer to your subject. Lastly, if you're shooting from your vehicle, keep the heat down inside of your vehicle. Or better yet, step outside when you want to take that photo. One of the main challenges we face in the winter is exposing the snow correctly. Our cameras will always try to achieve that mid-tone, neutral gray. Therefore, always remember to compensate by adjusting your exposure positively. Overexpose by a whole stop or two to make sure those whites come out white and not gray. So the next time you're out in the cold taking photos, I hope these few tips and tricks will help you capture that great photo.